Okay, so for those of you who have watched the Farm on Route 66 channel, that is my parents' channel, you have seen Rawhide before. He was kind of the star of the show there as far as my horse. Just absolutely loved riding him. So if there's any horse that I was riding just for my choice, besides training horses, it was always Rawhide. Now, if you have seen Rawhide and you've seen him there before, go ahead and comment in this comments. Go ahead and share what you know about Rawhide. Who is Rawhide? Who is Rawhide to you? What's he like? What did I like about him then? Again, it's been 2 years since I have rode Rawhide personally. He's been ridden while I've been gone. He spent about 10 months in Los Angeles, and so he was over there for about 10 months, and then he was brought back home, and he's been ridden off and on a little bit here. He hasn't been ridden in a minute. My dad has, you can tell there's a lot of horses here. We got a lot of horses, all of them at different stages in training, all of them at different stages in all sorts of stuff. Some of them are horses that we're just taking care of for someone right now. Others are our horses, my dad's horses, my horses, horses that have been rescued, horses that are recovering. They're in all stages. So go to the Farm on Route 66 YouTube channel. Check them out. They've got a lot of the stories on all of these horses here. And I'm gonna have to go watch some videos to get caught up on all the horses just because I've been gone so long. Rawhide here. I'm curious, what are your thoughts? For those of you who have seen him before, and those of you who haven't, what's it gonna be like? He hasn't been ridden in I couldn't tell you how long. It might have been 6 months, 8 months, I'm not positive. But is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this halter here on him that's on my shoulder. I'm gonna take him to the round pen. I'm gonna lunge him around, warm him up, put the saddle on, just get him all warmed up and ready, so that I'm confident that he's ready. Just because, like I said, he hasn't been ridden in so long. It wouldn't be wise to just jump straight on. But I'm curious, what are your thoughts? How is he gonna act? How do you think he is going to react? Do you think it's gonna be like he never missed a beat? Do you think he's going to have forgot some things? Do you think, what are your thoughts? Have you all had experiences with horses that haven't been ridden in a long time? What was it like for you? Here we go though, I'm excited. Hey buddy, hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy, hey buddy. Good looking horses here. I like this buckskin. Hey buddy. Rawhide has never been one who loves being caught. He's blind in one eye. And, hey, whoa buddy, whoa, whoa. So he's never loved being caught. Once he's caught, he's wonderful. But until then, sometimes he's a little bit of a pain. Hey, bud, it's all right. Let me set this thing up. We'll put it on speed play or whatever it's called. All right, so as I was catching him, there's a few things, just as I'm working on him here in a second in the round pen, getting him warmed up and ready to ride. There's a few things that I'm gonna be working on with him. One of which is just his respect for me. As a huge sign of disrespect from a horse is them putting their hind end, their butt, towards you. So when you're trying to catch a horse, if they ever put their butt towards you, that's kind of them disrespecting you, not submitting to you. Ultimately, you want your horses to always face you and look right at you and face the challenge and come right at you with respect. It's a lot safer that way, and you know that they respect you. They understand that you're in charge, you're the boss. So as I'm working with him in the round pen, I'm going to do a little bit of round pen work to help him kind of resubmit to me. These are kind of habits that they get out of, and especially him, he's always loved to run away from. He's always loved to move away from the pressure. He doesn't always love being caught. Once he's caught, he does amazing. But he's awesome. This right here, this eyeball, I could literally touch it without him doing nothing, just because he can't see. But as soon as I touch his eyelashes, I don't touch his eye first off. But as soon as I touch his eyelashes, that's when he flinches. This eye here, he can see it all. And so he's absolutely amazing. If you go back to the farm on Route 66 again, there's videos of he and I in the past. We did the Hash Knife Pony Express ride. Just an absolutely amazing horse. Love him to death. I'm so excited to ride him today. All right, they say you look good, you ride good. So we're gonna get him brushed up, looking all nice. We're gonna have to starting to get his dreads. He's always had nice thick hair, but it also turns into dreads very quickly. So up here it looks nice. We're gonna add some oil in there, make it look nice, shine it up, get these dreads out real quick. There's not many here, just 3 or 4. Hi, buddy. What's up, dude? Yeah, this is like the coolest thing ever. Look at this. Look at this eyeball. It looks basically normal. There's some, if you look real close, there's some problems, but you'd have to look really close. A lot of blind horses, you can tell they're blind because they got goopy-itis, or it's like some creamy, hazy looking color. But Rawhide, he looks great. Looks like the beast that he is. All right, now y'all are probably wondering, all right, this is what the Cowboy's doing right now. What's the lady up to? Jocelyn told me today she is at work in Winslow. At the root beer stand is where she works. It's a family-owned like burger stop. They're famous for their chili fries and their homemade root beer. That's absolutely amazing. That's in Winslow, Arizona. So if you're ever passing through Winslow, Arizona, look up the root beer stand, and that is Jocelyn's family's restaurant that you ought to go check out. But she is going to be working over there today.
Hey guys, it's Jocelyn here. I thought I would hop on really quick just to let you know what I'm doing today. I've got work. I'm working here at the root beer stand. It's actually just a small town business my family owns. We sell lots of good food, ice cream, homemade root beer here in local Winslow, Arizona. It's really fun. It's great for us to work as a family and to be together doing stuff. But I know that Blake was planning to do stuff with Rawhide, to work with horses and do some other things. He's just working hard today, so proud of him. Excited to see him later, maybe later this week. I'm sure we'll go on a date or something. But yeah, thought I would just show you a little bit of what it's like to work at the root beer stand today. So
I don't know that we'll see each other today, but she is over there, and we this last week we had the opportunity to go to Idaho. Her grandfather passed away, and so we went up to his funeral. And so I'll include some pictures of our trip up there. Absolutely gorgeous up there. The funeral service was wonderful. Jocelyn's doing well. The family's doing well. Absolutely great time up there. We had a wonderful time. Went on a hike. Did all sorts of stuff. But I will say I was jealous how green it was there. Arizona's getting pretty dry right now, but it was super, super pretty up there. Alfalfa fields everywhere, wheat fields everywhere, potato fields, of course. But hey, if you haven't already liked and subscribed, go ahead and like and subscribe. We'd love to have you follow along as we have so much fun. Everywhere we go, it's going to be a blast, so don't miss out. We got him all fly sprayed off. You can see there's no more flies on him. There's some flying around, but not really on him. Got him all fly sprayed up. and we're gonna hurry up and get these dreads out, but we ain't got too much time. It is currently cooking out here. I've been in California, San Jose for the past couple of years, and the weather there was absolutely amazing. I think the hottest I ever saw was like 100 degrees, and I was like up in the middle of the city, and I was only there for like 9 months. But the rest of the time I was down in like Monterey, serving a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And so there, the weather was absolutely gorgeous. There's strawberry fields everywhere. The average day was about 75 degrees, like literally just like house temperature kind of thing. It was gorgeous. But anyways, we ain't got time for this. Let's get it done. Boom. Look at him now. Looks a lot better. No more dreads. Got a little oil in there, some grease, make it look nice. Looks a lot better. All brushed off. He's always had this nice little scar here. I don't know if he went through a fence when he was younger, but before we had him, he's always had this nice little scar. It's kind of hard to see in the shadow. There you go. Anyways, hey, I had a question for everybody. Go ahead and put it in the comments, put it in the chat. But I've always wondered, as we're sitting here brushing these horses, you can see there's chunks of hair down here. Just it comes out, especially as if they ever get those dreads in there. Sadly, it pulls out a little bit of hair, so it's important to stay on top of them as far as keeping their hair brushed. And anyways, I had a question for you all. When you have like seen a bird nest, have you ever noticed if there's hair in it? I know here on the farm, when I see bird nests, there's always tons and tons of horsehair. Now, depending on where you are, I don't know if there's much horsehair around, but here the birds, they love to use horsehair for their nests. They love to grab all that hair and make it into a ball and hide their little eggs in it. Speaking of which, I actually hear baby chicks up here. So I'll flip this around, but you can even see a little bit of horsehair up in this, or horsehair right here. You can hear them. But there's a ton of twigs and stuff in there, but that's all held together with a bunch of horsehair. And so, interesting. Just how many of you have seen horsehair or hair in bird nests? Because here they're everywhere. These horses, they sure do help out these little birds around the area. Anyways, he's all ready. We're gonna take him over to the round pen, get him working around, get him warmed up, help him lose some weight. Gee whiz, buddy. No, he's looking really good. We're gonna have some fun. Ready, buddy? All right, Rawhide's been doing really good so far. I had to pause the video for a sec. I've already lunged him around. He was doing fantastic. He was turning and facing me well. Something really cool that I haven't worked with him in 2 years, like I said, and I just kind of forgot about all this. But the fact that he's blind in one eye, when he runs one way, horses can only see straight forward. They don't look side to side. They can't control each eye to look like this sideways very well, but when they're looking forward, and he's running and he has his blind eye in towards me, any movement, anything I try to do to get him to move doesn't work, because he can't see it. He can't see it. He doesn't feel it. And so with him, his keys to move are a lot different. And it changes from side to side as well. But at the same time, because when he's running and he has his good eye in towards me moving a rope or moving my hand or pointing in a certain direction, that helps him move, that helps him know where to go. I'm gonna run him a couple more laps real quick. I had to go get the saddle and I grabbed the tripod real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and move him around again, let him get warmed up again, and then we're gonna throw the saddle on and do the same thing again. But he's been doing absolutely wonderful. okay, buddy. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. This is the noise I use just to let him know that I'm here, that I'm about to do something on this side. If I'm not just talking to him, I usually just kind of do a little, just so he knows I'm here, something's coming. I even use this when I'm on his back. If there's something that I see is coming from, get out of here. If I see there's something coming from the side that I don't think he sees or notices, I'll let him know it's coming by just a little. Just so he knows there's something coming. And with Rawhide and all horses, it's important to take it to both sides. Let them know, hey, if they can handle it on one side, they can handle it on another. Ultimately, I usually saddle from the same side typically, but in training, I like to do it from both sides. And every once in a while, you'll just throw a saddle on wherever you're at. But I like to saddle from the same side, throw the cinches over and everything. Good boy, good boy. Doing real good, good boy. Good boy. Gosh, I've missed you, buddy. You're awesome. Missed your hair, your craziness. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. You're all right. What's up, Hitch? Oh, yeah. You're all right. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Let's get you all saddled up. You look good with the saddle. Another thing is just having constant contact. Touching him all the time, letting him know right where you're at. Now this is a good thing for all horses. A lot of times you think, well, this horse is well trained. This horse is far enough ahead, you don't need to do that. And that's a lot of times true, you don't need to do it. But with a horse like Rawhide, he can't see me over here. If I just walk up and just touch him, he may like have a reaction that doesn't look good. And it's not his fault, it's mine. And so there's a tricks to knowing the horses, understanding where they're at, communicating with them. And he's one that I've had a lot of fun learning how to communicate with animals, really. Just letting them know where you're at, learning how they're thinking, learning what they see, what they don't see, what they understand, what they don't understand. But man, he's doing good. We're gonna lunch him around, but I think we're gonna have to put the ride on another video. So stay tuned for the next video. When I get to go for my first ride back after 2 years. My last ride on Rawhide was a ride on the California beaches in LA and in Los Angeles. Man, I can't wait. I cannot wait. All right, buddy. Boy. No. Say hi, Rawhide. Say hi, Rawhide. Oh. Should we go to his other side? Can you make that noise?
Look at. Can I just put my feet in, but not my butt? This?
Yeah, that's safe right now. Oh, look at him licking his lips. That means he's comfortable. Good boy.
Why did you bring the rope?
Why?
Why did you bring the rope?
To rope kids when they get in the round pen. Thanks, Kaylee.
Yeah, of course. Lydia! No!
Hey.
Here, sit on this one. Blake's getting ready for his first ride on Rawhide. She doesn't want me to touch it.
You ready, buddy? Sit and wait. Whoa. He was always so ready to go. That was something that when I get on him, you need to just let him sit for a second. Let him realize that I'm not asking him to go. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, it feels good to be in a saddle. Good boy. All right. You ready, buddy? You ready?
Come.
Whoa. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for the next video. The next video is going to be me going out, riding him out in the wash, getting in the water, having some fun. Today was a great day, getting him back in a saddle, getting him all prettied up so he looks good on video. I hope you all have all enjoyed. I love you all and I thank you for watching today. Have a blessed day. Have a good one. Next time.